Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. The rumor mill has been running amok with news of CJ Perry, or as the WWE Universe may know her, Lana. The 39-year-old recently revealed that she has left AEW, making her a free agent. This has opened up the imagination of fans as they try to determine what her next move will be. Obviously, one direction that has been heavily suggested for Lana is a return to the Stamford-based promotion. WWE is where she got her big break and where she made a name for herself in the pro wrestling industry. In addition to being an incredible on-screen personality, she is also known to fight it out in the squared circle from time to time. That being said, there is only so much we can speculate. So, if Lana does decide to return to WWE, what would her role be within the company? Well, here are 3 ideas WWE creative can pursue, should she be brought back. 3. Paul Heyman is replaced with a wise woman. Although the bloodline has been bringing in new recruits one after the other, they recently lost a major piece of the puzzle. Around 2 weeks ago, Solo Sikoa, the new tribal chief, kicked out Paul Heyman, the wise man, after the latter refused to acknowledge him. With that in mind, it's safe to say that the group is on the hunt for a replacement. This is where Lana could come in. With her extensive experience in a managerial role, she could serve as the wise woman for the bloodline. It makes perfect sense for Solo as well, seeing as he would be unlikely to get any pushback from her, which wasn't the case when it came to Heyman. 2. Reunion with her best friend and storyline ex, Liv Morgan. One of the main reasons why we might see Lana back in WWE is her friendship with Liv Morgan. The two are pretty much best friends, having even shared the same house together at one point in time. If the ravishing Russian were to return, it wouldn't be all that surprising to see her paired with the Women's World Champion. What's more, the two are actually linked by a rather intriguing storyline. Before she departed from WWE, CJ Perry was involved in a romantic story with both Bobby Lashley and Liv Morgan. Given Morgan is currently in the midst of a similar situation on Raw, perhaps WWE can pursue it even further by having Perry in the mix. 1. Lana becomes the manager for a new-look Judgment Day. Working off the previous reason, it might make more sense to have Lana and Liv Morgan reunite, but with the Judgment Day involved. Morgan is currently embroiled in what seems to be a fight for control over the group with Rhea Ripley. She is trying to get on everyone's good side, and even steal Dominic Mysterio away from the Eradicator. Assuming she somehow manages to pull it off, WWE could have her take over as the leader of the group. But every great leader needs good counsel, and CJ Perry could provide the Women's World Champion with just that. Her presence would certainly be welcome in this potential new look for the Judgment Day. In the dimly lit backstage corridors of WWE's Judgment Day, whispers echoed of a seismic shift that threatened to reshape the very landscape of the company. Paul Heyman, long the enigmatic mouthpiece and advisor to the bloodline, stood at the center of this brewing storm. His alliance with Roman Reigns and the Samoan dynasty had been both a source of dominance and controversy, but tonight, the winds of change were blowing fiercely. Part 1. The departure of Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman, clad in his signature suit with a confident smirk etched across his face, strode purposefully towards the ring where Roman Reigns awaited. The tension was palpable as fans in the arena held their breath, uncertain of what was to come. Heyman's loyalty had always been as shifting as the sands of time, his allegiance a commodity traded in power and opportunity. As Heyman reached the ring apron, a hush fell over the crowd. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, stood tall with the Universal Championship slung over his shoulder. Heyman raised the microphone to his lips, his voice resonating with authority. Roman Reigns, the time has come for a new era in the bloodline, Heyman declared, his words echoing through the arena. I have served you faithfully, guided you to greatness. But tonight, I must step aside. Gasps rippled through the audience as Roman Reigns narrowed his eyes, a flicker of suspicion crossing his face. Heyman continued, his tone measured yet tinged with an undercurrent of defiance. There is someone who can lead the bloodline to even greater heights, Heyman proclaimed, his gaze shifting towards the entrance ramp where a figure emerged from the shadows. It was not another Samoan warrior or a battle-hardened enforcer. Instead, it was a woman whose presence commanded attention, the fiery Lana, returning to WWE after a tumultuous tenure in AEW. Lana strode down the ramp with a confidence that belied the chaos swirling around her. Part 2, Lana's Revelation and Redemption. Lana entered the ring, her eyes locked onto Roman Reigns with a mixture of respect and determination. The crowd erupted into a cacophony of cheers and jeers, unsure of what to make of this unexpected twist. Lana took the microphone from Heyman, her voice steady and unwavering. "Roman Reigns, I've watched from afar as you've dominated this industry," Lana began, her words measured yet laced with conviction. "But now, the bloodline needs a voice that understands both the power and the passion that drives us." Roman Reigns regarded Lana with a hint of skepticism, yet beneath his stoic demeanor, there was a flicker of curiosity. Lana continued, her gaze unwavering as she addressed the tribal chief and the WWE Universe alike. "I am not here to usurp your throne, Roman," Lana declared, her voice ringing with sincerity. "I am here to ensure that the bloodline becomes not just a dynasty, but a legacy that resonates through generations." Roman Reigns nodded slowly, a begrudging respect shimmering in his eyes. Heyman watched from the sidelines, a mix of pride and apprehension etched across his features. The stage was set for a new chapter in the bloodline saga, one where Lana's influence would redefine alliances and allegiances. Part 3, Lana's path forward in WWE. As Lana assumed her role within the bloodline, questions swirled about her future direction. Would she lead with an iron fist, or would she forge alliances that transcended the traditional boundaries of WWE? Lana's return was not just a homecoming but a chance for redemption, a chance to prove that she was more than just a dancer or a manager. In the weeks that followed Judgment Day, Lana navigated the treacherous waters of WWE with a blend of strategy and charisma. She forged alliances with emerging stars, earning their respect through her unwavering commitment to the bloodline's legacy. Lana's presence within the faction brought a new dynamic, challenging Roman Reigns to reconsider his approach to leadership. Meanwhile, Paul Heyman watched from afar, his departure from the bloodline marking the end of an era. Yet, his legacy endured in the alliances he had forged and the lessons he had imparted. As Lana and Roman Reigns stood side by side, their unity symbolized a convergence of power and purpose, a testament to the ever-evolving landscape of WWE. In conclusion, Lana's return to WWE and Paul Heyman's departure from the bloodline at Judgment Day marked a pivotal moment in the company's history. With Lana at the helm, the bloodline faced a future filled with both uncertainty and possibility, where alliances would be tested and legacies would be defined.